The new best gun in Modern Warfare is here, man, and if you guys don't have it, you better get it, because you're gonna miss the train if you don't get this gun, man. It's going to be better than the GRA, it's going to be better than the M4A1. It literally is. You guys can check out the gameplay in the background. This is the RAM 7. Please tell me you guys have this one unlocked already. If you don't, go get it unlocked, because it is so good. What is up, guys? My name is Nick and welcome back to another Modern Warfare video. Like I said, today we're going to be giving you guys two of the best classes for the RAM 7. One of them is for multiplayer, and of course the other class is going to be for Warzone. Now this gun is one of those guns that I think is better than SMGs, better than ARs, and it really does good in every single range. So I'm going to give you guys those classes. We're going to start off with the multiplayer class, but before we do, guys, if we could hit 1,500 likes on this video, you guys have been smashing it lately, so go ahead and smack that like button even if you've never liked a video before. Let this one be the first. Let me know down in the comments below which gun you think is better between the RAM 7, the GRA, and the M4A1. Let me know which one you think is your favorite one, and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. We're getting super close to 600,000, and I want to thank you all for that, especially all the newcomers and stuff lately. You guys have been killing it and stuff like that. So let's get into this. The first class I want to talk about is the multiplayer class, and this is this is my favorite class, to be honest. I think out of every gun in the game, every gun that I've ever tested to make an overpowered class for, this has to be my favorite one. I'm going to give you guys the perks first, but I want to say that first off, the RAM 7, it has a super fast fire rate paired up with high damage, which really does make this gun overpowered, and it's a light enough gun that it could be used as an SMG up close, but also have the AR distance to be very good at long range as well. So it's really good for all ranges, and the first thing you want to run is the perk Scavenger if you're playing multiplayer, so you never run out of ammo. Perk 2, you definitely want to run Ghost, so you could always be hidden from that radar when people call up those UAVs, and perk 3, Tune Up, so you can reduce your field upgrade charge time by 40%, and you should be pairing this gun with stopping power 100% of the time so that you can make this gun even stronger. Now for the attachments on this weapon, the first one you want to run is the muzzle monolithic suppressor, and the reason we're running this isn't for the sound suppression, because on multiplayer we don't need to worry about being hidden from the radar, but we're using it for the damage range, which I think makes this gun really good, because we're going to use some other stuff that kind of make this gun a little worse for range, so we definitely need the monolithic suppressor on. Then it gives you ADS speed and aim walking steadiness, or takes it away I should say, and those kind of do suck, but we're gonna get it back super fast, especially with the next attachment, which is going to be the barrel, the FTAC 13.5 inch compact. This gives you that ADS speed, and it gives you movement speed, which kind of makes this gun rival those SMGs. Now it does take away some bullet velocity and recoil control, but the recoil control isn't something you have to worry about on this gun. The next attachment is going to be the laser, and we're going to be running the TAC laser for this. Again, we want to get that ADS speed, we want to have some aiming stability, and we want to have some aim walking steadiness, so when we're actually aiming down sights and moving around, our gun stays exactly stable, exactly where we want it, and the laser is only visible when you're aiming down sights, which is something that's very good on this class right here, guys. Just check out the gameplay in the background. This is insane. Now I will say you do not need to you don't need to use an optic for this gun right here. It's completely unnecessary. The iron sight is very nice on the base weapon for this class, so for that reason we're not throwing on anything, and we could use that placement of an attachment and put on another one, which I think is better. So the Underbarrel is what we're going to be replacing the optic with. If you really need an optic, go ahead and throw one on, but I think the Underbarrel is much better than running the optic, and the Commando foregrip is definitely the Underbarrel you want to run for that recoil stabilization, so the gun doesn't go crazy up and down and stuff, and really turns this weapon into a laser, but you also get even extra aiming stability, which we already have, which is really nice. When you're aiming down sights, your gun isn't swaying left, right, up, down, anywhere it feels like, and it's really good. Now the only thing that this Underbarrel actually takes away from is a little bit of the movement speed, but this gun's light enough for an AR, you don't really notice any of the movement speed gone whatsoever, so this class is really good. And the last attachment you want to run is the rear grip stippled grip tape, because we want that extra ADS speed, so this gun could aim down sights really fast, but we also want that sprint to fire speed, so if you're ever caught turning a corner sprinting, which you shouldn't be doing, but we all do it anyways, you will be able to start firing really fast rather than waiting and getting shot at and dying. So that's really good. Now it does take away some aiming stability, but it's all good. So that is the multiplayer class, but we're going to get into the Warzone class, which is completely different. The only thing that's the same on that one is the muzzle, but we'll get into that in a sec. We're going to talk about the perks for this first, because you're going to want to change most of of the perks for this one right here. Now, perk 1, you're going to be running EOD, so you can take less explosive damage from non-kill streaks. When those people start throwing RPGs at you and you start getting grenaded and all that kind of stuff, you will take a lot less damage, which is really good. Perk 2, we're going to keep it exactly the same because everybody buys UAVs. You want to be hidden from that radar. And perk 3, you're going to be putting on tracker rather than tune-up because there's no field upgrades. You can't really earn those in Warzone. We can only pick them up off the ground, so we don't need tune-up anymore. So tracker is really good. If you get into those close gunfights and they try to run away from you, you'll at least be able to see their footprints and chase them down and take them out. Now, I will say, every single time you are able to pick up a stopping power off the ground or something like that, use it on this gun. Don't use it on any other gun. This one has a very fast fire rate, and the distance and range we're going to be getting with this paired up with the stopping power is going to be really good. So the first thing that you want to run on this, again, it's the same muzzle as class number 1, and that is the monolithic suppressor. You get the sound suppression and you get the damage range, and both of those are perfect for Warzone. You're going to be going for long shots, but you also don't want to be appearing on the minimap because when you do shoot in Warzone without a suppressor, they're going to see a red dot. So this is really good. Now, it takes away some ADS speed, which we're going to be losing quite a bit of ADS speed on this class, but it's Warzone. You don't need it as much as you need it in multiplayer, and it takes away some aim walk and steadiness, but don't even worry about that. The next one we're going to be running is the Barrel FSS Ranger, and what I love about this one is that it gives you the damage range, it gives you recoil control so you could actually stay on target if someone's moving at a further distance, but it also gives you bullet velocity. So let's say you're 100 meters away from someone, if you're aiming at their head, those bullets are going to be hitting their head rather than going down and hitting their chest or stomach or something. You're going to be doing hella damage with this right here, so it's really good. But again, it takes away movement speed and ADS speed, and ADS speed is going to be lower on this gun for sure. It's going to be a heavier weapon. It's not going to be like the multiplayer one. If you're playing multiplayer, use that last class and you will literally shred on people. The Underbarrel is going to be completely different as well. We're not running the Commando foregrip for this one. We're going to be running the Ranger foregrip instead, and the reason we want this is because we want this gun to be as stable as it could possibly be, and this gives you recoil control and it gives you aiming stability, which really helps this gun at those really long distances. Like, the GRA is super accurate, and this one right here is super accurate as well. So trust me, and this one shoots faster. It shoots a lot faster, so especially up close, if you do get into gunfights, it will do some damage. Now, it takes away some aim walk and movement speed, and it takes away some ADS speed, which I said we're going to be losing a lot of that. And the ammunition, you definitely want to run the 50 round mags. You don't want to keep it at 30 in Warzone, especially considering the fact that this gun shoots so fast. You're going to be running out of bullets pretty quickly, so 50 is much better than 30. But I will say, this is the only gun I trust in my entire life. The only gun I ever trusted in Warzone. If it has 15 bullets left in the mag, 1.5, I still use it to kill someone, and I actually trust that it's going to kill them. Other guns like the MP7, for example, if it has 15 bullets left, I try to reload that as soon as possible. But this one right here is very good. It will actually get those kills. Now, the last thing on this, or I should say before the last thing, we do lose more ADS speed and movement speed with the ammunition, so we lost a lot. Now, the last thing is the rear grip, and we're going to be running the rubberized grip tape. You lose aiming stability, which is all good with me because you gain recoil control, which really helps this gun laser people at those distances like I mentioned. So trust me, guys, man, these are the classes you want to run, the multiplayer one and the Warzone one. I love them both. I do like the multiplayer one better because I love going on kill streaks using it. You guys saw at the beginning of the video, we like killed 8 people or 7 people within the matter of a few seconds, and they couldn't even shoot back at us. Like, that's how fast this gun kills people. It's so damn good. But let me know down in the comments, like I said, what gun do you guys think is better out of all of them? The GRA, the Ram 7, or the M4A1? I know a lot of people are going to say the GRA is really good because it's on a hype train right now, but trust me, start using the Ram 7. It's going to be the new meta very soon, or meta, or whatever you want to call it, okay? I always say it weird. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here with those notifications turned on, and drop a like. We're going to do it, man. We're going to hit 2,000 likes on this one. I said 1,500, but let's go for 2K on this one right here. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.